Welcome you all in Alahra Modern School. This is the Math Department. Welcome you all, my student in Primary 5. We're going to continue explain Unit 2, Lesson 3, the equations. So, what is the equation? Equation is a number sentence. That a sentence contains a number that contains an equal sign between these two expressions. And there's another thing that we're going to ask you to do is to solving this equation. Solving the equation means finding the value of the unknown symbol or letter that included this equation. So this is some things that is new for you, and you have to take time to understand it, but it's so easy. Like in this picture that we have two parts. The first one is x, okay, we call it the right side of the equation. This is a known number, here is 6. And the other part of the equation, we have x plus 4. But both these two sides of the equation must be equal because we have the equal sign. So, solving the equation means find the value of the x, which will give me the balancing between these two sides. For example, if I put x as 1, so 1 plus 4, it will give me 5. 5 does not equal the other part, which is 6. So this if x equal 1, this is not going to solve the equation. But if we put x equal 2, so we're going to change x to become 2, so 2 plus 4, it will give me 6. So the two parts of the equation are equal, so x is the solution or the solving for this equation. This is so easy, but we need to take time to understand it. Okay, so in your booklet, page 36, how to solve the equation. Okay, we have some rules that when you're going to change when you're going to solve the equation, if you have on one part of the equation addition, if you move it to the other side of the equation, like here is in the left side, if I have a number with the addition sign, if I change it or moving to the other side, so I'm going to change the addition into subtraction. And the subtraction, when I'm moving the subtraction from one side of the equation to the other side, so the subtraction is going to be addition. What I'm saying, this is tricky, but wait, okay, until I finished explaining the whole lesson, and you're going to solve it by yourself, and you found it going to be so easy. So multiplication is the opposite of division. So when we move a number to the other side of the equation, you're going to change the multiplication into excellent divide, and the division we're going to change it to multiplication. As you note, each operation we're going to, when we change it to the other side of the equation, we're going to take the opposite of the addition. The operation. So the opposite of the addition is subtraction. The opposite of multiplication is division. So how are we going to solve this? How the exercise is going to be? So now it's the time for you to open your booklet, page 37, exercise number 1. He will give you a question to solve the following equation. First, look at the equation. The first equation, here I have x is the unknown number. I don't know it, I call it x. So x plus 3, it will give me 12. So number, I don't know it. If I add it to 3, the answer here is going to be number 12. So as I told you before, here is 3. Don't change the symbol, leave the symbol, because this is the one that we're going to solve. This is the unknown for me. So I'm going to move not the symbol, not the letter. I'm going to move first, excellent all of you. I'm going to move the number from this side of the equation to the other side. When he move, when he travel, he will make effort. So he's going to change. If it plus, when I move it from the other side, so when it plus, it will become excellent minus. So the x is going to be alone because 3 is moving to the other side. So the first step, you're going to write x equal 12 minus 3. But miss, where is the 3 here? We have x plus 3. I told you we move it, so we don't write it here. We're going to write it in the other side of the equation. So it's going to be 12 minus 3. Very good. So this is the answer? No, we have to get the answer. 12 minus 3 give me excellent 9. So the answer here is x equal 9. Now you can check your answer. So x here is equal 9. So when I change x to 9, 9 plus 3 give me 12. So this is the answer for this equation. Excellent. Another example here, exercise number B. Here we have x plus 8. So I want x here to become alone. I want to know the value of the x, the value of this letter. So x here, friend here is plus 8. So we're going to move it. We're going to make him travel. Yes, go to the other side. But when he traveled, he became tired. So when he became tired, he will change. If he plus, then when he became tired, the plus change into minus. So I want to write the x alone. So here the x is going to be very good, 15 minus 8. And now this is not the solution for the equation. We have to get the answer. So 15 minus 8, excellent, it will give me 7. So the answer here is x equal 7. So I want you to write each step in a different line. Don't write them near each other, okay? I want you to see the steps of the solution. Another example, if I have here x minus 7, I want x to become alone. So her friend is minus 7. Minus 7, I'm going to, yes, move it, make it travel, make it go away to the other side of the equation. When 7 travel or move to the other side, going to be sad. So he's going to change his sign. Here is minus. When I change him, he's going to be very good, all of you, plus. So this will give me the x equal, yes, the 25 plus 7, and we don't write here 7 anymore because we travel to the other side. So the answer is going to be excellent, all of you. 25 plus 7, it will give me 32. So my x here is equal 32. I think it's became more easier for you now. Another exercise. Here I have y minus 5. It will give me 7. So number, if I subtracted 5 from it, the answer here is going to be 7. So my symbol or my friend here is y. I want him to become alone. So his friend here is negative 5 or minus 5. We're going to move it, make him away, travel away to the other side of the operation. When he moves, the minus, yes, as I told you before, we're going to change it into plus. Very good. So the first part of solving the equation, so the y here became, yes, 7 plus 5, 7 plus 5, which is give me the y here is equal to 12. Let us check our answer. Remove y and write instead of it 12. So 12 minus 5, yes, excellent, it will give me 7. So this is a correct answer. If you do it right, as we used to told you, give tick to yourself. Excellent. If I do it right, give tick to myself. This means that I'm hero, I'm excellent. Excellent, all of you. So we have another equation. 3x equal 7. This is not 3x, this is not a normal 3x, this is mean 3, and x here you don't see the operation, but this is mean that there is a multiply, heading multiply, small multiply here, but we cannot see it because we don't write the multiply. So 3x, it means multiply. I want my friend x here to become alone, so I will move the number 3, yeah, move it to the other side. But when 3 is moving, it's multiply, so we're going to change the multiply, excellent, to become divide. So the answer here, step by step, we're going to write x is alone and the x here is equal, yes, excellent all of you, 27 divided 3. So my x equal, the answer of 27 divided by 3 equal, very good all of you, x equal 9. Another example, 2y equal 12. 2y equal 12. Yes, the same step here. 2y, it means 2 times y. Here we have a times, so I want my y to become alone, so I'm going to move the 2 to the other part of the equation. This is times, so excellent. I'm going to move it and change it into divide, so my y is going to be, excellent, y equal 12 divided 2, so the answer is so easy, y here equal 6. Another one, 1/6 x equal 12. Oh my god, what shall I do? This is so difficult. No, my dear students, this is very easy because here is 1/6, it means 1 divided by 6, so 6 here we have it in the divide, so when I move it to the other part, I'm going to change the divide into what? Yes, the divide, we're going to change it into, excellent work, to multiply. So I want my x to become alone, and I want about the 1x, it means that I have only 1x, so I don't have to write it, so I only write my x, so the x here is equal 12. Yes, this is divide operation. When I move it to the other side, I'm going to change it to multiply, so x here is equal 12 multiplied by 6. Excellent, so 12 by 6 equal, excellent work all of you. Now this is also very easy, third y equals 6. Third y equals 6. So here, which number I'm going to move it? Yes, all of you, I'm going to move the 3 to the other part. It's divide. I'm going to change it into what? Into multiply. Excellent. So my y here equal the 3. When I move it, it changed to multiply. So 6 multiplied by 3. So y here equal 18. Y here equal 18. So we continue on page 38. We're going to continue solving exercise number 2. Here is so easy. X divided 6 equal 6. So here I have the number 6 here with the divide operation. So I want my x to become alone, so move 6 away to the other side, changing the divide into, very good, multiply. So the answers here is going to be, excellent, x equal 6 times 6, so my x here is going to be 36, and this is the answer. Let's check our answer. 36 divided 6, it will give me, so 6. So this is right. If you do it right, give take to yourself. Another one, 20 minus x, it will give me 16. 20 minus x, so I want here x to become alone, so I'm going to change it to the other part and move its sign to become minus 6. We're going to make it x, okay, and 16 we're going to move it to the other side, so 16 is plus, so we're going to change it into, very good, minus. So the answer here is going to be 20 minus 16 equals 6. We move the 6 to the other part, it's minus, it became plus, and 16 we move it to near to number 20, so we change it from plus to become minus. So 20 minus 16, this is will give me x equal 4. Hope you understand it. So I want all of you to open the ministry book on page 37. We're going to solve exercise regarding the equation. In each of the following figures, we have 2 pans of the scale are balanced as the first case. The first case, he write 9, and beside 9 there is x, and the other side of the pan we have the number 11, so x plus 9, it will give me 11. So this is mean that what is the number if we add it to 9? It will give us 11. Count from 9 up to 11. After 9, 10, 11. So the x here equal 2. He made the first one for us, so we're going to solve exercise number 2. Here, please look at the figure. We have 5 alone and x alone, like 2 balls or 2 balloons. Each one is separated from the other. So we're going to write the equation. This is mean that 5, here is 5, plus we added 2x. This will give me equal to the other side, which is number 13. So what is the number if I added plus 5? So this is mean count from 5 up to 13. So the x here is going to be equal 8. After 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that would be 8. So x equal 8. Now look at exercise number 3. This is a little bit different than the previous, because here 2x in the same ball, they are something. It means this is the x here, it's we're going to multiply it 2 times. This is a twice of the x. So here I'm not going to add the plus because they are in the same ball. So this is mean the 2x here equal 20. That means 2 multiplied by x, it will give me 20. So when I want to solve this equation, 2 times what give me 10? Excellent. 2 times 10. So my x here is equal 10. Another one, exercise number 4, 5x equal 15. Now it became so easy. 5x, they are in the same pole, so I'm going to write 5x equal 15. Excellent work, all of you. So think about number. If you multiply it by 5, the answer is going to be number 15. So 5 by what? Very good. 5 by 3. So x here is going to be equal 3. So now this is the time you to make more effort, more exercise, and this is the time for your homework. So please solve page 38 in the ministry book. You're going to solve exercise number 3, and remember, practice more to become more and more excellent. So see you next time, my dear student. Have a nice day. Goodbye.